Hey guys, so this video is to go over a few of the problems from the study guide. This specific video is going to go over questions 1 through 6 and question 12 because this is the skill for integers, opposites, and absolute value. So if you need to check your work or don't understand something, here's the video for it. So number 1 said, find the opposite of 27. So remember, when there's nothing in front of a number, we consider that a positive. So the opposite of a positive would be a negative. So the opposite of positive 27 would be negative 27. Now number 2 says find the opposite of negative 21. So I like to do the cover method where I forget about the first opposite and I just do it one at a time, kind of in steps. So if I'm starting with the number negative 21, then I find the opposite of negative 21, which would be positive 21. And then I find the opposite of what I just found. So the opposite of positive 21 would be back to negative 21. So kind of do it in steps, and that tends to help. Now, number 3 brought in our absolute value. Remember, those are the two straight bars on the sides of a number. So the way you read number 3 is find the opposite of the absolute value of 33. So I kind of do the same thing. I start with finding the absolute value of the number. So the absolute value of 33 is 33, and then the opposite of it would be negative 33. And remember, absolute value is just the distance a number is away from 0, okay? Number 4 says you have a debt of $250. Write an integer to represent this situation. So we know debt means I owe money, right? So an integer just to represent that situation would be negative 250. Because I owe $250. Now this next one is a little different. It says Matt has a bank account balance of negative $10. This means he has a debt of $10. Okay, you don't say you have a debt of negative $10. Debt already means it's a negative. So if I say I have a debt of $10, that means my bank account, or Matt's bank account in this case, is at negative 10. Number 6 says John lost 2 points in a game. How much did John's score change? So remember when we did this lesson, anything to do with change, so weight change, points change, like this one, you have to do the absolute value. So if I lost 2 points, my integer is negative 2. But my score changed by 2 points because we had to find the absolute value of negative 2, right? You don't say the score changed by negative 2 points. The score changed by 2 points, doesn't matter which way it went. All right, and then number 12 said New Orleans is 8 feet below sea level. Singapore is at sea level, and Paris is 34 feet above sea level. Write an integer to represent Singapore's elevation. Well, Singapore is at sea level, and sea level, their elevation, or its elevation, is 0 feet. We don't care about Paris, we don't care about New Orleans. All we care about is Singapore being at sea level, so we know the elevation is just 0 feet. And we're done.